Sometimes all you need is just a good meditation session. Let me tell you, like, I still cannot explain it. Like, I know neuroscience has a lot to do with why you feel so amazing after meditation, but I just definitely makes you feel a deeper meaning to life. So in this video today, I wanted to tell you guys about 5 things I do and incorporate into my daily routine that helps me raise my vibration. Obviously, a lot of other things have to do with it. I'm sure you guys have all heard about raising your vibration and all that woo-woo stuff, but it is backed by science. Everything basically vibrates on a frequency. Everything has a frequency. Everything is vibrating. Everything is made out of these atoms, these neurons, these cells, and higher frequencies, lower frequencies, whatever it is. Obviously, there's so much more behind it, and I totally want to make a video about it myself. But if you clicked on this video, you probably already are pretty aware about what your vibration is, and you probably want to raise your frequency, because in order to get optimal results out of manifestation and out of anything else in life, you definitely want to raise your frequency, and you want it to be as high as it can be. So the first thing I incorporate into my daily routine in order to achieve a higher vibration, and let me tell you, all of these 5 things work. You need to do them every day, and you need to be intentional about them. The first thing I do is meditation. I attempt to meditate every single morning and every single night. I've noticed that morning and night meditations affect me differently. Morning and nighttime meditations actually will affect me differently. I feel different based on if it's morning or night when I meditate. I notice morning meditations are pretty nice. They kind of relax you, get you more like in a clear state of mind for the day. And I don't know if somebody could explain this to me in the comments. Maybe you know more than me. I am a learner right now. I'm learning along with y'all. But nighttime meditations give me this spiritual awakening. I feel this like crazy vibration in my chakras when I meditate at night, and it's just so much different. I feel like I'm lifting out of my body type, an out of body type experience. So I don't know, maybe it's the time of day that matters, but meditation, you've got to meditate if you would like to raise your frequency. It's really important to practice living in the moment, which goes along with the second thing, which is be present, be in the moment. In order to raise your frequency, you need to practice being in the present moment. I watched this video of this woman. She was basically saying, like, do you remember a time, like, just a really fun time in your life where it's just very surreal experience for you, and you just remember it so clearly, and it probably means that you were in the moment in that present time. And it rang really true to me, because I remember I snorkeled with whale sharks with my sister a couple years back in Mexico, and I just remember, like, whenever somebody asks me, like, about traveling or anything, that's the experience I bring up, and I can remember it like it was yesterday, just imagining being there, seeing the giant whale sharks just swimming and just being right up and close to them. And that moment, like, just hit me. And then just other certain moments, like the first time I ever did a heart chakra meditation, I remember just crying and just being in the present moment. So one way that I practice being in the present moment, because I feel like it's so hard. We are so used to, like, at least me, maybe you guys aren't used to this. I'm so used to, like, living in the past and the future. Nothing, like, not living in the present at all, which is just so insane to me, because the present is the only thing that exists. But basically how I practice being in the present moment is grounding myself. So I'll look at the grass and just, touch the grass and think about the fact that there's grass. Or, like, look around. Like, this sounds so obvious, right? Or, like, the sounds around me. Like, right now I hear the buzzing of the crickets. I think that's crickets. The chirping of the birds. I allow the sounds around me to become my thoughts in my head. So instead of thinking thoughts like, What did I have for breakfast this morning? What am I going to do tomorrow? How am I going to get my money up? What am I going to do this? Why did I do this yet last week at the grocery store? Say this to that person. Instead of thinking all those thoughts, I'm allowing the sounds and my senses to become my thoughts. And I slowed the noise. Like, it's just such, for me, that is such a good method for me. And that's also how I meditate as well. I let the thoughts flow freely through, like a river, basically. I saw this in a video when I was really young, like 15, when I first started to get into, I guess, spirituality. I call it science personally, because I think it's all correlating together. The next thing is diet. Whether it's plant based or not, you gotta have a high vibrational diet if you would like to raise your frequency. You are not raising your frequency on Doritos, Cheetos, and fast food. You need to be eating nutritious whole foods, and you can do your own research. Everything, like I said, is vibrating on a frequency. So, what foods are vibrating at a higher frequency? You are what you eat. So, when you eat that, it's raising your frequency. Me personally, I really enjoy being mostly plant based. Obviously, I'm not against eating meat, and I do think fish is amazing for you. My boyfriend just happens to be plant based, and I eat what my family eats, and I really like being as healthy as I can be. The next is movement. If you would like to raise your frequency and your vibration, you need to be moving your body, doing high intensity workouts. If you cannot do that, if you are ill, maybe you're stuck in bed, at least be stretching every single day, moving your body, tai chi, yoga, things like that. That will basically, I think your body releases trauma through movement and stretching. So as you move your body, it's moving your frequency and shifting your frequency upward. Breath work is also a really great thing for as you move, you can do breath work, and that'll just kind of correlates with everything else. The breath work will really help you with meditation as well. The fifth thing that I do incorporate into my daily life to raise my frequency is creating. You need to be creating. You need to create something. Especially me, I'm a woman. I think women are here. We are creators. We are capable of bringing life into this world. Obviously, I cannot speak for a man. I don't know if that will affect you differently, but I just feel like when women are creating, we are raising our frequency. I don't care if you're painting, building, freaking making videos, making content, even if you're just making you're into making drinks. I made this bracelet the other day, and I've been wearing it every single day. But I love it so much. I look at it and I think of the fact that I made it, and it makes me so happy. But just create something. Stop consuming and create more. It will help you raise your frequency.